I got a lot of shine.
Welcome to episode 476 of Fourth and John. This is the Super Bowl champion episode. I don't know if you've been under a rock, but the Philadelphia Eagles have won the Super Bowl. It's been a glorious ride. It's been a tremendous ride all season, but just watching those guys play one of their best performances throughout the year. I mean, you talk about the NFC Championship, you talk about the Super Bowl. Our beloved Eagles saved the best for last, and obviously we knew they had it in them. Obviously, if you listen to this podcast, you know that we've had the Eagles winning the Super Bowl from the start of the season, from the preseason, from the off season. It was a Super Bowl roster on paper. We saw them put it together on the field. You know, we had some low points of the season when they were 2-2, but they rattled. Uh, they got it together. I just think I first and foremost want to just thank all y'all riding with this all season. I think today is your day to just rejoice, man. Victory Monday is a glorious thing when you win a Super Bowl. I mean, this is our second time winning one. For you young kids out there that got two already, I feel like you guys should be in your bag. You guys are good for a while, but for the OGs who had to weather the storm, it's a little bit sweeter. I feel like winning it twice is just as nice. It's just a little bit different. I just feel like the way that we did it is so satisfying. People say you get the win, these close wins, it tugs at your heartstrings. You feel great. I love the way that we did it. We were so dominant. The dominant fashion was perfect. The curb stomp was everything that I wanted to see, and it was everything that we hoped it could be. I think hopefully, I know Evan is probably still out there on Broad Street. Hopefully, he can show up to the show. But he said he's he might be a little hungover, but I think I'm still on a high. I just left NovaCare complex. We were waiting outside the complex just to give the players their street cred, give them their props, give Howard their props. I gave a chain. Shout out to Crafty John who made this amazing chain. He just dropped it off. This is my
Fire.
second chain. I gave the first chain to BG. Today's a glorious day, but Primo, how are you feeling, man? I mean, I think you broke my rib cage on a bear hug in the second quarter. How you feeling, my guy?
I'm feeling good. I mean, definitely a Super Bowl hangover. Two times, two times Super Bowl champions. You know what I mean? I got two belts for a reason because we are two-time Super Bowl champions. It's a great morning, man. Great morning, great day. Still celebrating with my kids, celebrating with my wife. Um, Having a great time, man. Just taking it all in. A lot of people are reaching out to me. Um, you know, it was a great game to watch. I have watched the Super Bowl four times already today. They've been playing it over and over and over on NFL Network, and I haven't got up off that couch except for the show. Um, Went back and started watching all the plays. Man, best game ever. Um, a nice, relaxing game to watch as an Eagles fan. I'll tell you that much. It was just like no worries whatsoever. You know, the confidence level was super high from the beginning of the season to now. Um, I'm proud of my boys, man. I'm just proud of what they did, what they accomplished. You know what I mean? It was a team effort and they went all out, man. Went all out. I mean, we said it on the last show, belt to ass is what they gave them. At the end of the day, I felt like that game was 40-6. I know the final score was 40-22, but 40-6 was where I saw that. You give up those two bullshit touchdowns. All right, it is what it is. So those guys played their asses off and going down as best team, best Super Bowl ever.
Had to bring out the belt. Those belt to ass. They was straight belt to ass. Um, I'm a little hungover, so I'm drinking a hair of the dog with the pinky up. Yeah. One of these got the the Eagles bathrobe on, the Eagles chain with the shirt. Because y'all, because we can be right now best quarterback in the NFC. Matter of fact, NFL. Let's go ahead and go to that. Let's go to that. We can go right to that because last time I checked, he was the last person retired. Right, it was Tom Brady that beat him. That was Jalen Hurts. So we need to quit the antics with Jalen and put respect on Jalen's name. But yeah, it's yeah. Yesterday was a movie, and it feels so unreal to me still that we won. We got number two. Number two is in the building, and it was such a game, bro. Like, whoever thought it'd been 0-34 at halftime or 24. I apologize if I don't have the score half, but it was just so dope, bro. Like the defense. Oh my god! And my son, didn't I tell you my son was gonna have a game? He had a hell of a game.
Did I not tell you your son was going to get an interception?
I said that first, though. You know what I'm saying? That's my son. Yeah,
we're going to go back to the receipts, but okay.
No. I got receipts today. Speaking of receipts, let's start off with the first one. So, all the Eagles fans, are you satisfied about the rushing title or the Super Bowl? I'll take the Super Bowl. I told you it was worth it. It was worth sitting Saquon because you know what happened? The Chiefs were so scared about Saquon that they did everything in their power to stop that run game, and which they did, but they forgot about somebody else that was part of the run game too. But that is needless to say. I just want to put that out here as I sit here looking like Ghostface Killer, with my chains on and my bathrobe on. But you go ahead and carry on. Cheerio.
Hey, look at you, man. I mean,
feel some type of way, B.
I just feel like you know, I just love the way that we handle business. Like
Yes.
you talk about the style that we did it in. There are so many players that you could single-handedly. I mean, obviously Jalen. I mean, if you want, I just there's this moment in time where you're just like this is Jalen's. This is everything that Jalen's worked for. I think the way that he handles the criticism, you might not know that it gets to him. I think him being a Bama kid, then going off to Oklahoma. Obviously, they don't take the rat poison. They use it in other ways. Where you see other quarterbacks who might fold under pressure or might fold in the eyes of adversity. He took all that, bottled it up, came back, and won the city Super Bowl, this fan base's Super Bowl. I've heard local radio stations here trash our quarterback talking, and I've heard national pundits or ex QBs who are clipboard holders who never did anything talk about, oh, he earned my respect. You know what? Jalen doesn't care about your respect. He cares about his team, he cares about his city, he cares about wins. And at the end of the day, he's a Super Bowl champion. You can't take that away from him.
Nope. Right.
Not at all, man. I mean, from all the haters, from all the sportscasters, and shit. Even this morning, they still just like I knew they wouldn't, man. They still they still didn't even want to give him his credit. Dan Orlovsky, man, that guy's a dick. I don't even understand how he's on that platform. Like,
he apologized today.
Nah, I didn't even hear the apology. You should have apologized from the very get-go. It took a while. It took a few episodes before he decided to go ahead and say, hey, listen, nah, I woke up first thing this morning, bro. I was up since 4:30 this morning. Mind you, got in at 2. Got up at 4:30 to run and go get the clippings. You know what I mean? Got to get a couple clippings. Damn, yo, did y'all even know that these things are now $7 a
$7.
pop?
Did you get an extra
pop.
one?
What?
Bro, I didn't find out until I went and go paid for the amount that I grabbed.
Do you have anyway? Do you know where to get more?
I have a
I'm gonna
few.
ask Eve.
I have a few.
You got one from me?
I got one.
Yeah, we went to 8 stores.
I'm gonna ask Eve and see if you can get me one.
I
Went to 8
got
stores already.
I got one here for you. Tim, let me see how many I got. I don't know. I know I grabbed like the shit came out to like $40-some after I grabbed.
That's
everything
crazy.
I grabbed, bro. Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate you for my hat though. Thank you for my hat.
No doubt. Yeah, I mean, shit. Back in the day, they were like 75 cents, $1. Now that shit just jumped up to 7, like it's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, like he's still just not getting the credit where he deserves, man. And I'm just glad he shut everybody up. Like I never seen Jalen look so comfortable, so confident out of the years that I've been watching this kid play, man. The way he did last night. I mean, like. And then that moment he had in the hallway, in the tunnel, right there with the trophy by himself, like it was reliving Jordan by himself when he won his
Kobe.
NBA championship, Kobe by himself, and it was just like, yo, I mean, it was the perfect moment for him, man. And you know, I was just glad to be able to see it, man. I'm glad he just went ahead and did his thing yesterday, man. I'm proud of that dude.
For sure. And speaking of Jalen, man, Jalen wasn't the only person that had a great game. Shout out to the rookies. Like Jalen Hunt. Oh my God, bro. That dude was playing out of his mind. Coop, pick 6 in the biggest stage. Like it was just the defense, man. The defense. And the unsung heroes. Avante Maddox, I thought he was buried on the bench, bro. He had some big plays. The fumble, the kick, the offside kick, the fourth and fifth. He had another one like
where he batted down the one going to Hopkins. Yeah,
the 4th and 5th. Like it was just such. It was like everybody was locked in. Everybody was locked in. It was pure enjoyment to be an Eagles fan. Last night, it was just that I couldn't even, like I said, I had to pinch myself a couple of times when it was like 24-zip, bro. I had to pinch myself. I was like, dog, this is crazy. This is crazy. But I ain't gonna lie, in the beginning of the game, bro, I thought the referees about to be with that bullshit again when they did that that AJ Brown. That was whack. I was like, yo, what are we doing?
Are we gonna start off like this way?
Yeah.
It
just seemed like they got that one out the way, and that was it. We didn't see it.
Well, they had to make it even. Because Goddard, I think it was McDuffie got did the helmet to helmet.
I saw that.
I was like, yeah, they had to make it even.
Yeah, but he hit the head.
He did.
It is what it is, man. I mean, it just. You mentioned Jalen Hunt, like he had a phenomenal performance. You talk about like the fact where Fangio is. First of all, I saw Vic on the way out. I almost jumped on the hood of the car. The crowd was going Vic. It was like, but just thinking about like the high price free agent that the Eagles signed in Huff. The fact that he was a healthy scratch, and they went with their 3rd round pick, Jalen Hunt, and Jalen Hunt, the biggest. I mean, we saw him in the Senior Bowl.
Yeah,
from the Senior Bowl to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
he's shout out to my boy Joe, who's he's a scout. That's his dude, and he's always sent pictures like that. That's my guy. I'm like, bro. Your guy, you were right, bro. Don't ever give up scouting because people out here scouting and show me the great players. The fact that he did it on a big stage, but also Josh Sweat put Thuney on skates. They talked about how they solidified their left tackle position. He said, "Nah, dog, not in the Super Bowl. Put the man on skates." Yeah. Sweat had a phenomenal. If that was his last game, he went out of the bank.
He about to get paid.
Hey, listen. I mean, it's well deserved. It's well deserved. But this is the situation that we're gonna run into. I mean, we got quite a bit of free agencies, that we got to focus on and stuff, and then we got a coach who I said this to Gail last night. Gail, if you remember, I telling you this on the way back to our cars, man. Like, yo, do not be surprised if that man does not take that head coaching job. I'm still confident that he will stick around. Why go to New Orleans knowing that place is falling apart? Why go to New Orleans? I know it's for the money, but I just still feel like
he looks scared.
But listen, why was he in the car when he was supposed to be in New Orleans still working out what he was supposed to be working out? Just putting it out there.
Yeah, he was supposed to stay behind. You supposed to stay behind.
He was supposed to have a follow-up today. And look, man, why'd he come back to Philly? Yeah.
Because people he was driving out of the Nova Care, and people were like, stay in the car. You're not going anywhere. And people were like, now you just can't leave. Okay, you can't leave. Shout out to Nina. Hopefully you and your mom are rejoicing. The Super Bowl. I got this media John like earlier when they released first day. A lot of Eagle fans have been stopping. Where did you get that? It's the best place to get it is eBay, and it'll cost you arm and leg.
Right now, I went today to the Eagles Pro Shop in Cherry Hill. Those things, they didn't have those. They had the sweaters. They sold out in 20 minutes. Like, that's how fast. That's how fast those things are going.
Now, it's the Super Bowl shirt. Like, I have it, but it's
that's all I want. I just want the Super Bowl shirt.
I ended up getting this version today.
I ordered one off Nike. I will say I did one off.
So Nike. Sorry, I mean I'm not trying to flex because I had to
bro.
I got my band. You know what I mean?
I need it. You know what? You're absolutely. I need to get one of them too.
Yeah, this
I need to take these ones down.
This is the shirt that Gail's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I need to get one.
I mean, they're coming out with a hoodie version of that too, but I mean you can't get all the stuff online right now. You can buy it now, but if you
hopefully Tim got me.
The spot I took you to a couple years, the spot that me and you always end up bumping into each other, Gail, has we brought home the W hoodies, Super Bowl champion hoodies.
The Nike one?
The Nike one, yeah.
I got the T-shirt.
Yeah, they got the hoodie.
But shout out to D-Ray. Did you see his he changed his obby real quick? I don't know if you've seen it.
I mean, wait a minute? Let's talk about the receipts. Do you have the receipts from the last episode? Is that guy anywhere to be found? Where's that?
He ain't coming back. He ain't coming back.
He probably ain't coming back.
I will say this though. Shout out to Fox for the Ron Burgundy graphics.
What
was that? Y'all saw the scoreboard? What the hell was that, man? Ron Burgundy. I love San Diego. What was that? Graphics was terrible, man.
Oh,
terrible.
Prom, you're talking about the Chiefs fan who said, "Easy, bang, bang, Jordan."
No
competition whatsoever. Line them up for next season. 4-peat run, part 2 rematch, whooping ass. I don't think we're gonna see that guy.
Yeah, where's that guy?
Joey Shakes. What's up, man?
It's a great day to be an Eagles fan. Cut me open. I bleed green says Jalen the cerebral assassin. My thing is like they were like, oh, we're gonna take away Saquon. We mentioned that like obviously they're going to try and shut Saquon down, but his ability to just even just getting Saquon out in the open field on some passes, still staying committed to the run, which is perfect. His ability to take off on his own and get some runs. For you, again, I don't want to pay attention to the haters of Jalen, but the man he had 70 yards rushing in the first Super Bowl that they lost to the Chiefs, put up another 72 yards rushing yesterday, if the math is mathing. And that's part of his ability. That is a part of his ability. The guys who said that he can't read a defense or throw, let's force Jalen to beat you. Did you like that throw to Devontae?
Oh, that was
The
beautiful.
the throw came out of nowhere. I didn't even see it. Like I didn't
Oh, yeah.
expect it. No, I saw it. I'm just saying, like
Oh, okay.
I didn't expect them to go on a play like that, knowing we were up,
Yeah.
you know, a good amount. And I'm like, wow, like they really aired it out. It must have been something they saw that I wouldn't even be surprised knowing that Devontae's like, yo, man, hit me on the strive, like, yo, I got this guy
Bro.
beat. Now, hold on, before you go. I want to go back to Gail. This is at you. I want to go back to when we were doing the grading of the quarterbacks. The quarterbacks. Remember, we were talking about quarterbacks are even on both ends. What happened there? Because I didn't see nothing on those cornerbacks yesterday. They were getting beat.
No,
Oh, goddamn game.
I said our cornerbacks weren't even.
Okay. I thought we were.
No, bro.
When I talked about the matchups.
No, they're not
I
even.
got
No,
you.
no. I said our secondary was. We have the edge,
bro. The tackling was just it's back, bro. Like the tackling was just national, bro. It was dope. I do want to say this though. Jalen was locked in and throwing dots. That back shoulder throw to AJ was, oh man! But I didn't understand why AJ got so mad about the one he threw it short. Yeah, I didn't understand that one. I didn't understand that part. I don't know if you guys.
No need to talk about it anymore. You know, I mean, we champions.
No, I just I didn't know what was. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, what was the communication? Like, I wonder what he was thinking there. Like,
the ones that got picked off. You mean?
We were all
not
curious. No, I know which one you're talking about. We were curious about why him and Nick Sirianni were having a little dispute.
Yeah, I was a little confused. Like, was he supposed to run like a stop and go? Was he?
He probably ran the wrong. He probably Sirianni
because he did the trigger. He did the trigger at him. So I figured, okay, if we did the trigger, bread in the basket, we going from there. But I think a lot of it, though, he did have Chris Jones in his face. I think that made the throw even shorter.
Yeah, I just feel like Sirianni said something beforehand, and maybe not seeing what transpired, but like, you know, it doesn't matter. I don't give he scored a touchdown after, and then he was fine.
No, Nick, he probably told him, yo, man, you know what I mean?
Go read a book.
And
run your routes a little bit better.
The fact that coming out of the stadium, I mean, out of NovaCare, AJ Brown, like, you know, there's players that, I mean, obviously it's bedlam out there with Eagle fans, like trying to like jump in your car and go home with you. That's how crazy it is. But the fact that AJ, you know, rolled down his window, he took his time, dapped him up. You know, he was just, there's players that wanted to, I guess, bask in the moment. You know, and some players, windows up, I'm out, deuces. Like Quignon rolled his window down, stuck his head out, gave a little, you know, Cooper the Gene, stuck his head out. He was like, you know, got a big coop from the fans. And
happy birthday.
Even Howie was having a moment out there. Oh, man, bro, he looked like he got new money. I mean, everything got like bro got himself got his shoe game is
thank you.
Is, you know, man's walking around here with Travis Scott's. He got, like, you know, his game is on point. He got his own. He got his own liquor line now. Like, Howie got himself some money. Especially he deserves a raise. But I'm talking about a guy who we called our MVP in Saquon Barkley. Everyone's rolling out in their fine vehicles, the tricked out trucks. Why they got Saquon Barkley in a go-kart? In a hoodie, and he looked cold and banged up, and probably was still hungover, like, and drunk.
Well, did you you see him shotgunning beers, bro?
That's why I said. That's why I said.
If you see on our live, on Instagram, you can see what we're talking about. We did like a live feed at the NovaCare complex. You can see all the guys coming out, coaches, you know it. Sue from accounting, Bob from you know, marketing, walking out.
Yeah,
even they were getting love. Everyone was getting love.
Yeah.
But yes, shout out to Paul from over the seas. He says happy Super Bowl victory Monday. Everyone's pretty gangster right now. Eric says 12 hours of pregame anxiety yesterday. Feel relieved in an hour. How about that? I mean, by the halftime, who was worried? Who was concerned? I mean, I was like, okay, we got that halftime, and then Kendrick Lamar came out, and he killed that halftime. I felt like that was more motivation for our own players. Like he said, they not like us. The Chiefs were not like us. I said that whole thing was an anthem for the Eagles. They came back in the second half, played phenomenal football.
Yeah, I mean, the halftime show was definitely great, man. Big ups to Kendrick Lamar. I mean, every piece he played yesterday had me personally amped up. You know, I love the mustard. I go crazy when I hear that song. But like just the energy, man. I think it was the perfect pick for this Super Bowl. Um, you know, there was a lot of a lot of clapback about the performance and everything. I didn't even know Serena Williams was in there
You didn't know
doing
that?
her thing. Nah, I didn't even know that until I saw it this morning with my wife. Yeah, so when I think it was a great pick, man. I like the setups. I like every little as every time I went back and I saw it, I picked up on little things he was throwing in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the Squid Games, the street, the cells, like if you know what I mean, the jail, like all that stuff. I was picking up on little things. And then of course, you know what I mean, people were pointing out the flags. He had the A minor flags going by. I didn't even peep that till afterwards. Then with all the excitement we had going on yesterday, at the spot, I didn't even realize he mentioned Drake's name in the thing neither. So I was just like, oh man, like here we go. Like it's just carrying over and over and over.
Bull is a menace. He's a menace.
That performance was nuts.
Yeah, performance was nuts. I mean, besides the performance, bro, like the performance, I got to keep on talking about Jalen, bro, because it was so dope, bro. Like I've never seen somebody so calm, cool, collective, and knew what he wanted to do, and so locked in. And he was determined not to have the opposite graffiti come down on him, and then have it as his his screen, like the screensaver and everything that he did, bro. Like he was 17 for 22, 221, two tubs, interception, ran for 72 yards. He's also the second, I think, might be the second or third quarterback that have 35 points a Super Bowl, and we're talking about the names of Joe Montana, bro. That's crazy.
I mean, my thing is like you can't take nothing away from him. I think you talked about that photo with the confetti, and he mentioned he's like, you know what? No one was supposed to see that. He's like that wasn't for anyone. But that's the kind of type of, I mean, that's the type of I was listening to his father do an interview the day before the Super Bowl. Just the way his father was, him being a coach's kid, his mannerisms, just that's what a coach's kid, will. It's it's like the self-discipline, like how do you motivate yourself? What is your why? And obviously it's about winning with him. But I feel like that's the kind of thing. It's like this is how you want your players to be able to self-motivate themselves. I mean, I think it's amazing. Eric says, when Dotson got a catch and about scored, I knew KC was in for a long time. We got DC Darrow. He says, the new nickname for our D-line, the Filthy Four. Talk about the Filthy Four. That's been I've talked to a lot of Eagle fans within 2 days. And everyone is locked in on how do we continue with this kind of line. Like getting home with 4.
That was crazy.
And making it look like
with the rotation and all. Kept it at 4.
And I didn't see no blitzing, no design blitz, nothing.
I literally had to, like, when you take out your phone, I just want to take a mental note of where we're at with, and I looked at Mahomes, and this is his face. Hold on. His face is, and I said it's over. I said it's over. There's no way he's coming back.
They're saying. You know what they're saying, right? They're saying, I think it was like the first quarter when he got the first hit. They saying that they think he may have had a concussion. I was like, shit. The way he was getting hit, he probably had several of them damn things the way he was getting hit. Shit.
You think when did he have a concussion?
He got hit. He didn't get hit. He got tackled, and he hit the turf pretty hard. But they're saying that they think that he got a concussion at that play. It was like the first quarter, like one of the actually, you know what it was? When Jalen Carter caught him at the end, and I think Isaiah Rodgers almost had an interception, but CJ came out of nowhere and blasted the wide receiver. It was like in the first quarter. Mm-hmm. It was the first drive, I want to say. It was the first drive.
HB says, I asked Evan when the Super Bowl parade was 2 days ago, and he said not to post my comment yet. I knew we would win. Look at you, HB. I knew we would win too. Look at this Super Bowl merch that y'all trying to get now. Come on, man. Now, shout out to Ev. He's still on MIA. He still said he's hungover. Maybe he picks up his phone and calls in, gives us his hot take. Shout out to Tim Armstrong. I was just out with him at NovaCare. He real one, brought his kids out there. They just basked in the glory. You know what happens? What's gonna happen from this? Their fandom is going to grow stronger. So all these kids out there just enjoying themselves. Everyone was waiting for Jalen, but Jalen is where? He's in Disney World.
Yeah.
Is it Disneyland or Disney World?
It's Disney World. Yo, it's crazy that you mentioned it. That's like one of my. I always look forward to that when I was a kid because I always liked that commercial. But just to see, Jalen on that commercial today, I was like a little kid again. I was like, yo, oh shit! I got up on the sofa like, hey, look, it's the Disney.
There's a lot of Eagle fans out there.
There was a lot.
Jay Gleck is down there. Jay Gleck is down there.
Oh, yeah. What's up?
Yeah, there was a lot, man. Yeah, so that was cool to see him like say, "I'm going to Disney World." I was like, "Yeah, that's my quarterback."
Speaking of the quarterback, shout out to Rack Shack. He says Kenny Pickett got a ring before Dak, Herbert, Burrow, and
bro.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Like I said, man, he the best. He the best quarterback in the NFC. I would like to take this moment to thank some organizations. So, I want to thank the Dallas Cowboys for Kellen Moore. I want to thank Washington Deadskins for Jahan Dotson because he balled out yesterday. Every opportunity, he was ready. He was ready. He got his opportunity. He took advantage of his opportunity.
That was a big play he had, man.
Yeah, it was. I definitely want to send a special shout out to the New York Football Giants. This has got to hurt. This has got to hurt.
No, y'all gotta be sick. No, you bad. You laying it. You laying it.
Yeah.
You laying
nightmares.
It.
Bro, I had nightmares.
I mean, just think about it. I mean, just talk about just what it is, man. Like,
yeah.
If they wanted him, they would have kept him. If they valued him as a legendary piece to their history and just a legacy player, they would have kept him. But they didn't find the value, and you know who found the value in him? Howie Roseman. And like we talked about the numbers, it's his birthday, the weirdest shit possible. And he wins the Super Bowl on his birthday, gets 2,000 yards in a season. He had the most perfect season for a running back almost ever. How many 2,000 yard backs? I didn't look at it. Have hit 2,000 yards and won a Super Bowl in the same year.
I think only two.
Who?
Oh no, he didn't. My bad. I thought it was Marshall Faulk. Marshall Faulk had receiving and running. I'm sorry.
With Terrell Davis.
That's it. So
Did he
that's
win a
what I
Super
thought
Bowl that year?
yes, 97 and 98.
Okay. Yeah.
I thought no, it was no. Marshall Falk was not.
Yeah.
Not to roll the now.
Speaking of Nina's comment just about the local media and local stations who just speak to Jalen's existence like he's trash or he needs to like what does he need to prove to you? And this is a reason why your boy don't work for local media. So the reason why we do our own thing here. Because we don't have to say anything for clicks out here.
Well, I mean, there was a lot.
Clicks out here.
There was a lot going on in the NFL even before this game started. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody saw the hype. Everybody saw all the excitement. And now you got all these cats that just started picking up the phone and I need to be traded. I need to get on a new team. I need to go. I mean, we're talking about Debo now. Debo now wants to go. Parson made it very clear he's done. He's out. You know what I mean? Shout out to my brother for joining me yesterday. I mean, he was trying to have a conversation. I tried to cut him short, like, yo, I'm not here to talk about your goddamn Cowboys. I'm here to watch my Super Bowl team. I'm about to win this thing. What you want? What you got to say? Man, listen, if they give me 2 firsts for him, man, he can go. All right. Well, you work on getting your 2 firsts. All right. I'm about to get my second ring right now. Yo, man, shout out to my little ones, man. I got my babies, all my kids now got a Super Bowl trophy under their belt, man. I love it. My little man got his first one. I posted a picture on my story. Got his first trophy. He was holding the trophy. Yeah, he was liking that shit.
Dope.
My goddamn dog got a trophy before these Cowboy fans. Oh, there was a Dallas. There was a Dallas who did win the Super Bowl. Just wasn't their Dallas.
Right.
It just wasn't their Dallas.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jake Leck. He sent me this earlier, real quick. This is your boy. You know, you talk about the moment, Primo. This is he's down there. He's filming Jalen.
That's what's up. Look at that. Hell yeah.
Bro, Chiefs fans are so mad. I mean, Donald Trump left at halftime.
He canceled the White House visit.
He left.
We got Jalen. There he is.
Yeah.
It's your boy Mickey. I mean that was cool. I know HP's talking about it. Are you guys doing a tailgate or something for the parade? Would love to make down the drive. We're still trying to figure it out. If you guys seen the socials, Don Smolinski has confirmed that it is on Friday. I sent a little message to the governor's office. I said, "Yo, when's this?" They said it's going to be Friday, so that we got the confirmation there. Hit up our Bud Light rep. Rich reached out today. Supposed to have a call tomorrow. They're doing some things.
Super dope.
They have a new can that's coming out. It's going to be called Bird Light for the Super Bowl. So that'll be on deck. I don't know exactly what's going on. We're trying to get if you haven't been in the parade yet, the best bet to see the parade and see it in the speeches is down by the museum steps. I think that's if you really want the experience. If you just want to catch a glimpse and make you see them go by and it's over. But if you really want to take in the whole event, I suggest you going down to the steps because it's a priceless moment to go down there. Tim, are you coming like to the parade? What is your deal, buddy?
I'm trying to figure out what's your deal, buddy?
This guy ain't.
No. I'm really trying to figure out. Obviously, my wife's grandmother died, so
Right.
I'm trying to. Yeah, that kind of threw some.
I mean,
So
that goes without saying.
Yeah.
We got Tim Perkins in the building, also a champion. I've been addressing everyone as champion today.
Yeah.
So sup,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I changed my name. I'm no longer Tim. I'm Two Rings.
Two rings, Tim.
rings.
2 rings, Tim.
Yeah. Two Rings.
Two
Tim,
or two
like-
rings Kincaid.
Yeah. I changed my name. So I told people that at the party last night. Shout out to Suge for hosting the dope Super Bowl party. Had a blast. My daughter was so excited that her little ass jumped in the pool.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
oh man, my wife was mad. Jim was pissed.
Flex.
And she winked at me. She winked at me and said, "Go Birds, Daddy." I said, you're not in trouble. You're okay. Oh
Hey.
man, it's crazy, bro. She's only 9 years old, got 2 rings, and I'm over here. I just turned 40 and I got 2 now,
You try to start envisioning your Eagles fandom like after, I say, obviously it's parade week, so it's going to be pretty angelic this week. But after that, I don't know, man. I mean, I just shout out to NBC 10. They did a little interview, just randomly. Shout out to Crafty John's Chain. They just came over, saw it, and we're like, they just wanted to talk, and then we just started talking about the Super Bowl, and like they're like, did you guys know, like, because you got the chain already, like you guys pretty. I was like, yeah, we had it on yesterday. We knew, but we just talked about the little just recapping of the season. It should be on the news, I think, at 11 tonight. But just talking about they mentioned the season, and obviously just talking about my brother. He sent me this photo before the game, and this was hit home, man. Like this my dad's hat, bro. That's
what's up.
It's on the mantle, still on the mantle. My brother was like, yo, let's get it for Pops. And I was just like, bro, I was like, that's the perfect it got me in the feels. But obviously it's been a part of the season for me. Like, this is the Eagles ride has been like the actually perfect season. Couldn't get any better. Obviously the Eagles will hold you down, man, when you're going through things. And just like, we've all lost family members this season. And it's been like, those moments where in the game in LA, after hearing that he passed away and being like, Dad, Saquon, I got to break some runs here. Boy pops off for 255. The Green Bay game, I'm sitting there praying to my dad, like, Dad, come on, give me one more run. He breaks off the run in the snow, and just being here in the Super Bowl and just being, people are like, you gotta be, you guys have been all over all over the globe following the Eagles. You got to be down in New Orleans. But at the end of the day, it's really about being with my family, being with my brother, being with my cousin, being with Amanda, being with my friends, and just enjoying each other and the Eagles. I mean, that's what's about it. It's about family. It's a family affair. So yeah, check that little thing. It might be on the news tonight, but I'm still geek, man. It's
Yesterday couldn't have gone any better, man. Big ups to the JJ Bootleggers, Mark, Nicole, the staff. It was a great time, great event, great outing. A lot of people showed up. I got on the mic and I told them I need y'all to bring the noise, man. And they brought the noise. Live coordinator went to work yesterday, and I got that place jumping, excited. And it was a great feeling, you know what I mean? Me and Gail were side by side. We had both our families and friends together. My neighbor just sent me some pictures, some crazy ass pictures. He even caught me crying at the one moment. So I got a picture of me tearing and shit. But going out to walking up Market and then getting the Broad, that was fun. That was I missed out on doing that for the 17 one, but I'll be damned if I was going to miss out yesterday. So that's why I'm glad we had that. We were able to go ahead and enjoy that moment right there in the city together. and then be able to walk up the broad street together was cool.
Super dope.
Tim says Saquon on the golf cart was crazy. Yeah, did he sent that in the chat or something?
Yeah, he said in the chat. Saquon looks scared.
Saquon looked knocked out, bro.
Bro, he's hung over. His head's
He's
probably pounding.
He's hungover.
He looks hungover, bro.
Darlene says it was one of the best games. I'll be flying up with my daughter for the parade. I think wherever you're at, man, just be with family. You know. Brian says
he looks very cold.
You see me on the other side trying to grab him. See my arm? Was that my arm? Shout out Blue Mini says, "Good evening, fellows. World effing champs."
Congratulations to you. You're a champion. You're a champion. I feel like handing out champions like I'm Oprah Winfrey.
Judy says that was a beautiful throw. I know she's talking about the Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Did you guys by any chance I think I mentioned this to you, Gail, when we were on the phone. I was laughing at it, but a clip of the Kansas City sideline at one point where all the miserable faces.
Bro, they look sad.
They were very sad. And then the one lineman pulled his head out because he was really pissed off that the camera was on them. But I felt like my man off of I forgot what game it was, but that lineman that kept on messing with the fans. Like, I'm over there on the sofa, like, just like, yo, you back there, fuck you, fuck you. Like,
hey,
fuck all
I'm gonna tell you my highlight was. I'm gonna tell you my highlight. Then James Bradbury in glasses and the chain, getting drink of water. Like, I was dying laughing. I'm like, bro, it has the easiest Super Bowl ride I've ever seen. You know, and now they turned him into a coach.
But wait a minute, can he technically still be? Is he still part of the roster? Like, is he?
Yeah,
is he eligible to get a ring?
Yes, they technically put him as a player coach, so he has been coaching the DBs. So he'll be getting read. That, I mean, you talk about an Aladdin magic carpet ride, bro. Got the best seats, gym membership on lock,
shit. So my niece works at Disney World, and she just sent me a video. Yeah, she sent me a video of Jalen.
Hey. Bro, I mean, bro, he deserves to be celebrated, man.
He does.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Helena. She says I called some Chiefs fans out today talking crazy that we light work. 3P coming. HB says Chiefs fans probably crying in the car. Yes, they are crying. My thing is, like, I just love the fashion that we did it. You know what I mean? Like, you look at the Tom Brady and Belichick. We took down one of the best quarterbacks to ever do it and one of the head coaches. Andy Reid is the next version of the Brady and like Belichick, Andy Reid, Mahomes combo. They're on their way to get a three-peat. And who steps in but the Eagles, Philadelphia Eagles. We beat, I say we because the fan base, and it's holding because the fan base took over that stadium, first of all. But they took down Mahomes and Brady, the two best quarterbacks ever to play in the NFL. It's only right. That's you want to be the best, then you beat the best, and they did it.
I asked Evan this question. I was talking to Evan early this morning. Like, well, just imagine, just joking, but like Cooper DeJean, rookie year, Super Bowl, pick 6 Super Bowl against one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I mean, could the man just decide to retire tomorrow and call it a career? How much better does it get after that? Like, he did read the mount. He checked off every goddamn category off the list. Like,
he reached the mountaintop in 1 year. That is pretty impressive. I mean, same thing. When you say thing about Q, like Q is he's gonna be the guy next year. He's gonna be going to be covering the opposite best wide receiver that we play against. So, I don't know, bro. It's still unreal to me. Like, I know we got it, but it's not there yet. I know we got 2 though. We got 2. I'm just so happy, bro. I blacked out. My mom picked me up, bro. I blacked out in a car ride home, bro. Shout out to Mom Dukes, man. She made sure I got home safe.
Shout out to Brianna. She said it was dope to see BG take your Lombardi chain on live, Gail. And I always call Rich is Crafty John. Make sure you follow him, the Crafty John. He always surprises us with like stuff to give away to fans, and it's not his. He'll bring chains to give out to fans, right? So I said, Rich, if I see someone at NovaCare that deserves this chain, I'm giving you your chain away. Is that cool? He's like, hell yeah. He's like, give it to someone. So I was like, all right, if I can get a chance to get it to BG, I'm gonna give it to him. So
I hope he wears it during the parade, bro. I hope he does.
I know he has a show with WIP on Mondays at Chickies and Pete's. Hopefully he's got it. But just then I called Rich. I said, yo. I said, BG got your chain. He's like, what? And then within a half hour, he drives over to my house and drops off another one. He's like, since you gave my chain away, he's like, take another one. That's the beauty of it. But I saw Tommy's comment here, and this is something that I've heard, that I've seen from a couple people. Is this the best Eagles team ever?
Here y'all go. Y'all already starting stuff. Somebody gonna put the boxing gloves on. 2017 did it first. You know what I'm saying?
That doesn't mean they're the best.
Yeah. I'm just saying, y'all gonna put out y'all gonna put some gloves on. Go ahead.
No, I'll say
I'll put the
best team ever. It's the best team.
I'll put the gloves on. This is the best team, bro.
It's the best team ever.
Best team, man.
Yeah. Nah, I'm with you. I'm just starting stuff up. That's all.
Nah,
this is the best Eagles team ever.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Most definitely. And I think the reason why they are the best team is just due to the fact, like, it wasn't easy. There were some ups and there were some downs. There was some kind of like, okay, I don't know. And then in the playoffs, it just
clicked.
Oh yeah, everything just boom. It was just there. So yeah, and to put belt to ass in the biggest games on the bright lights show, NFC Championship, 55 on that head top. We should have put shit. I mean, the Eagles would have definitely put up 50 on the Chiefs, but the referees is kind of like, hey, it's okay now. They had enough.
Rack says like Cody Rhodes, Jalen Hurts finished the story. Also, super happy for Jeremiah Trotter in his first. It's funny because
that's the trip.
You see all the cars that come out of NovaCare, and a lot of them are tricked out. Super nice. Mm-hmm. You're like, you realize how much less money that you have when you see their cars. then you see, like, you know, the younger rookies, and they're driving. They got the same cars from that from Ann from accounting has, or Bob from marketing. And someone that got rolls his window down is Jeremiah Trotter Jr. I'm like, bro got the same car he probably had like 7 years ago. But I was like, Trotter Jr. Dude, that was crazy.
What do you think this classifies Jalen though? Is Jalen amongst the best, or is Jalen just a winner?
Is the best or what? What do you mean?
Like, like top five. They always got the top three or top five. The Joe Burrows, Lamar. You know what I'm saying?
Like, my thing is,
can I
go ahead.
Can I just answer this real quick? I just want to tell you on my perspective, I've never been about having the best play for us. I've never been about having a Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes. I've always been about my team together doing what they need to do. This is why I say this is the best team ever. You had the defense doing their thing. You had the offense doing their thing. Jalen led the way. He was a big piece to that puzzle. But I'm fine. I mean, like, again, you go in there with the stats. He had great stats yesterday, 221 yards, 72 rushing yards. That was MVP stats right there. But in the playoffs, what was he doing? Just getting like a buck something here, buck something there. He was doing just enough to go ahead and win these games. And that's all I ever ask from the team, not from any individual person. Going to Saquon, I was all about the record. But when you asked earlier, record, Super Bowl all day. Super Bowl all day, bro. You know what I mean? So I would go ahead and give all that up just for them together to bring me a Super Bowl. So about naming anybody like in that category, that's never going to come out of me. I want the team to be complete to win me championships. So like going back to his statement that he said, it's not about the money or it's not about the stats and all that. It's about the rings. All that's going to go ahead and do all the talking, and that's what I want. Just keep on giving me rings. That's it.
Hey, Tim, what was the question again? Real quick.
Basically, I was just basically asking. Just want to get your opinion. Does this solidify that Jalen is a top 5 or a top 3, along with the Joe Barrows, Lamar's, you know what I'm saying, like that? Because
Right.
at the end of the day, he's going to be compared to those guys.
But
I just want to know your opinion. That's all.
My thing is, I don't really, and that's like the people who do the lists, who they do it for clickbait. The Chris Sims of the world who didn't even put Jalen on the list. Like, he's perfect for us. For us, he's perfect for the city. He rocks with the city. Like, he shows out for the city. Not only is he dodging, making spectacular plays on the field, but when the school systems needed 300 air conditions for the kids in the city schools, who's paying for that? Who's stepping up when that's the kind of stuff. It's like, he's perfect for us. Just like when you're in a relationship and when you find someone who's perfect for you, it doesn't matter. It's harmony. You know what I mean? And harmony for us is the feeling that we're feeling with a Super Bowl, and the guy that got it for us at QB is Jalen Hurts, and you can't take that from him, man.
Right.
It's a beautiful thing.
And then when you go and compare him to the couple of names that you mentioned, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, bro,
they ain't got rings.
Who's exactly?
Yeah,
exactly.
No, and the reason why I'm asking is because this is the talk that we're gonna hear about. You know, I mean, you're gonna hear about those
from the national media.
You're gonna hear about those names. Yeah, you're gonna hear about those names because they like what they like to do is they like to pin guys against each other, right? But also make it accountable. Like, there's guys that are not on the list that you look at quarterbacks. Like, look at Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco got a ring, but nobody ever talks about Joe Flacco as like the guy. He got it done for his city. So that's why I'm with you guys. But I just want to say, like, because this is a talk show. This is what we do. This is what we, conversations of opinion. So I just want to put that out there. But what I'm saying is, for me though, and I'm right along with you guys, and I want people to start thinking that way. I don't want people to start, oh yeah, he's number one and he got an MVP. Bring me a championship.
But that's the rat poison that I speak of when Bama trains their student athletes. Don't take the rat poison, man. The rat poison, like, going down that way and trying to compare, like, you don't need to compare. He's living his best life. Bro got it. For a sneakerhead, bro, he got a Jordan brand deal, and it came out with the unbanned ones, and then took those off.
Crazy,
bro. He's doing
you go back to Nick Foles as well. Nick Foles did enough. Nick Foles did enough to get us the trophy. You know what I'm saying?
Trent Dilford did enough.
Well, yeah, I mean, even the way that Nick Foles, his folklore, it was over a couple games in the next season or whatever. It's still enough to make you a legend, and people will never forget the way that it made you feel. The way he made us feel will ever be in our hearts, man. Like the way that Jalen made us feel this season, the way that he balled out, they can't take that away. And that's the part where I say the haters, they got to sit in that today. They got to sit in that, like, maybe I was wrong. Maybe or just see the way that I've heard. And again, you start thinking about, like, the local media and the way they talk about this team, and you could tell that some of these people don't love this team.
Yeah, and there's also another point that I want to make here is, if you look at this, how you want to look at this is look at how Jalen balled out in a 22 game, right? I don't care what nobody says. If we don't have a slippery ass grass field track, wherever the hell that was in Arizona, I think we celebrate number 3. And I agree with CJ DJ. I agree with him. He said, "Yo, y'all can't tell me nothing. That defensive line would have got after Pat Mahomes, and it shows you today when they played in the New Orleans." I said, "Yo, I agree with him. I think Jalen would have had. I think we would have celebrated number 3 right now."
But shout out to Zach.
Hey, man.
Zach says, "Just want to say I was saying birds by 40 all night. Folks who were around me can confirm." I mean, everybody had Zach had his thing with 40. I know Primo had his Zach Bond interception. I know Helena was saying Cooper pick 6. I mean, it's just like we all kind of knew a lot of things about this team that the national media didn't. But that's what makes us weird, man. I like, again, the fact that you don't have to turn. I like
that. That's why I love hearing LaShawn McCoy. I love hearing LaShawn McCoy when
he's getting a ring too. And he's getting a ring too.
He's so real with it. He's so real with it. He'll talk about every other team in the league like he's supposed to. He'll point out the wrongs, the rights of every other team like he's supposed to. But his heart, not just because he played for the city, but he knew what we were all about. He knew what we were capable of doing. And yo, did you see today how he pushed Aiko out of the way? Like, nah, you ain't starting off this show. I'm gonna start off this show. And he started waving the flag. Like, I love that about that man.
Now, shout out to Mr. Cross. He says, "How much money did you guys spend on merch?" I spent way too much.
I just got the hat and a shirt. I ain't spend that much. I'm waiting on Tim. Tim's supposed to go look after me. So
this guy be like, I don't buy Super Bowl merch. Well, now you can.
No, when we win, yes, but when we lose, it's hard to buy it and rock it. It's hard.
Because why?
When we lose,
I mean, everybody.
Because we weren't losing.
Everybody has. But everybody
we weren't losing.
Yeah. Everybody, but everybody has.
It's 22. No, that's hard to wear.
I respect that. What are you
talking about? You wear the 22 patch and stuff and all that stuff.
No, I just said I bought it because I thought we were gonna win.
Oh, yeah. No. I was saying I buy it when things start to go on sale. That's when I'm all about it.
It's cheap.
Hey.
This guy's cheap.
Yeah, I got mortgages, man.
I came down here today like, yo, I got some serious rearranging to do. I got, I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna put shit up. Like, I mean,
hey, time out. Primo, I gotta talk to you. You had the best video, by the way. Okay, I love the pep talk. Okay,
hey, he right over there, man. He right over there, bro. I thought about it. Yo, I walk by. I said, you know what? Wait a minute. Me and you gonna have to have a talk, bro. We have a talk. Yeah. Hey man. Whatever helps.
It works.
That's like the one this morning, man. Sleeping with the Lombardi trophy. Like, yeah, bro. Like,
that's a little weird.
That was great, man. That's not weird at all. Stop, man. Stop.
You always make stuff weird, Gil.
If the man had a Lombardi trophy in his damn house too, he would have been doing the same shit.
I was like, this guy's.
I
was like,
man.
I was like, what am I looking at? Shout out to Harold. He says, we did it, fellas. Heather, shout out to her. She was down. Her and the fam were down on Bourbon Street.
Hope you had a lot of fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Racksack's prediction was 42-20 for me. Didn't expect that level of dominance. I think Racksack he moved the numbers on that one. I don't remember seeing a 42.
I will say that.
It's kind of hard to believe that, Rack, when you followed up with didn't expect the level of dominance versus the Chiefs. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now, bro.
I know. Me and Ev had the same score. It was 34-24. And I said they would score a cheap touchdown to make it look close.
Bro, two bullshit touchdowns. Come on now.
He says, where is that? We're asking the same
46.
thing. Where's
We're asking the
Evan?
same thing.
Evan, Evan drank too much.
So did I.
He got
I did send in my my tattoo to my artist. So I'm gonna go ahead and go get that done. I'm just trying to figure out if I'm gonna put it on my leg, my calf, or right here on my arm. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm gonna put it. But got the
yeah,
tat ready.
I'm still up in the air too because I don't know if I'm gonna add the trophy to the one I already got, but then I gotta figure out a way to add the 59 logo in there. So I'm like you, bro. I think I might just go all out and maybe put one on my calf. Yeah, I don't know. Thinking about it. But see, then I don't want to say that that's going to be the last one we going to get.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's what I told my pops.
Like,
That's what I told my pops. Like, my pops got the one. I'm like, yo, pop, like, no, like, we gonna get more. You know what I mean? But yeah, my pop did. My pop said, "Oh, so you had to call me out on the show, huh?" I said, "I mean, it's only right. Whenever we win, we gotta get that tattoo." He's like, "Well, shit, son. All right, I guess I gotta do it." I said, "Yeah, I guess you do."
Like when you get a certain age, you'd be like, "Yo, son, see my tats?" You're like, I mean, what age do you like? Are you like 65?
I mean, you don't have any, so.
Well, it's because you know.
It's a
Now
form of art.
that's the rogue thing to do is not have one. Like
that's weird. That's weird.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, that's weird.
You don't have a tattoo. That's weird.
Everyone's out here irising up, bro.
What are you? 88? Oh, them damn tattoos! Like,
boy, you don't need no tattoo. I just could hear. I could just hear my dad in the back of the voice. Who you trying to be? Out here with your hoop earring.
Used to get that all the time.
Yeah,
my
brother. I got my ear when I got my ear pierced. I hear from my uncles. What the hell you doing with that?
Huh? You think you're Rico Suave? Okay.
Yeah, like my tattoos, like everything. Like
my brother.
That's me, man.
My brother came home with lines in his hair. We went to New York City. He got lined up with
three
home.
cuts in your eyebrow.
My brother
try to wow out.
Yeah, my dad messed up my whole brother's cut, messed his whole shit up before school started. It was like 2 days before school started. He shaved the lines out of his head. And my dad had no barber skills. And my brother was crying. Shout out to Dwayne and
Oh, man, that sucks.
DC Daryl says Saquon was drunk as hell in the locker room afterwards.
Oh, man.
Yo, John Clark was being, I ain't gonna lie, I understand you gotta do your job, but you was being mad annoying, son. Like, they just won a Super Bowl. Let them celebrate. You in the locker room. Hey, so how does it feel? What do you have to say to Philly? You know damn well what they're gonna say to Philly. We did it, man. Let them brothers have fun, bro. Chill out. Bro, everybody in the comments was flaming John. I understand you got a job, bro, but damn. Let them get in the shower.
Shout out to Chase. He says, when the Chiefs put in for that 3-peat trademark, I knew we were going to dog walk them. I like that. Dog walk them. I like that. Shout out to RJ. He says, yeah, Nina, listening today, I wanted to go call up and go off on Spike. Which, and my thing is just like, you know, it's just, there's just, they gotta get people. They want you to be mad to call in. And I'm very happy that we do not have to do that here. Because we might not have the budget like a big radio station, but we can sleep at night. I can sleep at night.
Yo, it's like this though, because all four of us, we went in this game not cocky, but confident. Like we all knew, and like we all said last week, or what was it, Monday or something, whatever we said. If you watch this team all year and you've been going to these games, traveling, you knew what type of team, you knew what type of time that this team was on. You knew what's up. They was going in, they was going to bust heads. It was our time, bro.
Ryan Murphy says, what about Jalix Hunt? That man balled out. Again, we talked about him earlier, but he needs to still be talked about, and I think he's in the picture. I mean, like, I hate to even like think about life after BG, but like, you know, edge rushers, I think it is a potential spot where the Eagles could go in the draft, talking about what they do with this defensive line. Mark Bird with some breaking news. Mahomes just got sacked again.
Bro, he looks so uncomfortable. He looked so uncomfortable. He looked like he wanted to go home and crawl in bed, bro.
That's what you get for being cocky, man.
Yeah. And then that running game was just obsolete. Like there was no running game. Pacheco looked terrible.
I saw Pacheco get that one little run that he was all like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, no. Let's talk about Juju. Let's talk about TikTok boy. Did you see when he got the first down what he did?
No.
And it was the only first down in the first half. Did you see what he did?
No,
he did a little tick. He did a TikTok shimmy and did this. I was like, oh my god. Oh god.
Oh, how about D-Hop dropping that ball?
Yeah.
And then Chris Jones like going, oh god.
Yeah.
Like I saw Chris Jones go on.
But how about D-Hop like really, really talking about, oh, y'all gonna not talk about the referees now, right? You know what I mean? Like what's there to talk about, bro? You got to where you got because of the zebras. Like, calm down. Like, you know what I mean? What you talking about? And like, but yo, I mean, look, you go back to the Carter hit, like I get it. All right. Anybody else, any other time, that probably would have been, a penalty, no doubt. All right, so it got missed, but we ain't gonna talk about all the shit that got missed during the season. Let's not go there. We're not gonna go there.
Bro,
you know what I mean? Play the game. The referees put it this way: the referees let us play the game yesterday. All right, they let you guys play the game yesterday.
They did.
They let them and they let us play the game. That's it.
Because Jalen Carter was being held all damn game. So if you want to go that route, Jalen Carter was being held. Like Jalen Carter, bro.
I went back. Sorry, I just real quick. I went back and I saw how they were getting undercut a couple of times, and they weren't even calling that shit. Like chop blocking. Like there was one like one or two chop blocks I saw, and I'm like, come on, like that's what I'm saying. Like stop, cut all that shit out.
Pushing it back, clipping. There was a grip of that going on, and I was like, yo, y'all ain't calling nothing. And the one where Pat Mahomes flicked the ball and Travis Kelce caught it. Well, he was in front of the line of scrimmage. I was like, man, whatever. We won. It is what it is. But I'm like, bro, like, get out of here with that ref stuff.
It was like, if you've seen what's that movie? I can't think of it. Monty Python, where the dude with the armor, he's like trying to like come at, and he cuts off his arm, he cuts off his other arm, he got one leg, he cuts off one leg, and the
yeah.
Oh, that's just a flesh wound, and like that's what the Chiefs. They were literally had one head by the time, and they had nothing they could do, but they got the little gimme touchdowns at the end of the game when it was over. But it was just like
they had backups. They had backups. He scored on all like.
That's what I'm saying. Right. Worthy scored the touchdowns on backups, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
You go into the side like, like throw me the ball. Like they were throwing you the ball. You got shut down. Like cut it out. You got shut down. You got shut down by the youngsters. Like stop, man. Yeah, that's why I said my final score 40-6. Don't care what anybody said. That was belt the ass.
It was definitely belt the ass.
See,
it's still crazy to hear some of the shit as I'm watching the game. Like, Jake Elliott. Shout out to Jake Elliott, my boy, 3 for 3.
Yeah,
Helena, I know you watching. Helena and a couple other people that were with me, like, there goes Jake.
I have to say sorry.
they gotta stop. He's gonna be fine.
I gotta say sorry. I have to say sorry, and Primo. I will say this, Primo, you are absolutely correct. As soon as he started kicking off the kickoffs, he was back to Jake Elliott. He wasn't Jake from State Farm.
That boy was feeling groovy yesterday, man.
Now he got two of them things.
Now, someone asked about what time the parade is starting. I'm not really exactly sure, but if you're trying to get to steps, I'd suggest you get there at 3 a.m. If you want to get in front.
We start the parade early.
I don't know if you saw the beginning of the show. It says for the diehards, like this is what the diehards do. They show up early. We had a tailgate in front of the NovaCare complex this afternoon. That's what the diehards do. But if you now also suggest if one person in your group doesn't doesn't really like the Eagles like that, this is not the day to test the fandom, because if you really want to be up in the front or you want to be close to the stage, you have to do what it takes to get there. I think Tim Armstrong will probably bring a portable bathroom with him somewhere because he's a real one.
Yeah, Tim is a real
one. Yeah. Shout out to Willie, says, did it for Pops. Go Birds. Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Brianna says, we do have a date with MF Barty and the boys. Okay. Sports King says, I never saw a defense dominate a Super Bowl opponent the way the Eagles defense played yesterday. And it's been a long time since I thought it was Washington versus the Washington versus the Broncos.
Oh, Seattle versus the Broncos.
Was it 42-10?
Yes. And what did I say a couple pods ago?
Who was worse than 42-10?
That was it. That was the Broncos. That was the Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning looked terrible.
What was the score?
I think it was. I mean, he threw like 2, 3, 6 pick sixes. But this is what I want to say. Remember, I was telling everybody, yo, this defense reminds me of the Legion of Boom. But respectfully. But they just put that display on yesterday. This is what that defense reminds me of.
John, I'm looking at the Washington Super Bowl.
It was 43-8.
Whose was?
43-8.
Seattle
beat Denver.
That's what I said. That's what I said. I said that
43-8 was the score.
That defense reminds me of the Legion of Boom defense. I'm not, like I said, don't want to be disrespectful, respectfully, but this defense reminds me of Legion of Boom.
That's what it was yesterday. 40-6.
It was.
40-6. I'm not giving them those other 2 touchdowns, man.
Would you say that Vic Fangio took a page out of Todd Bowles?
No, he just took a page out of his own book.
Yeah, he created his own book.
The look on Vic Fangio's face as he left NovaCare today, he was like this, and he was like, I was like, that was enough for me. That was enough for me. He's like, he thoroughly enjoyed it. He gave a smirk of like, yeah, this.
And he got his first ring, man. He got his first ring.
I would love to see all those Miami defenders now. What were you saying about Vic?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, right. You know what I mean? Like when you're out here at the club in South Beach,
bro.
That's
what y'all are worried about. Y'all are worried about the club more than the book and then the playbook.
Shout out to my brother Dwayne. He worked in the club scene in Miami, South Beach for almost 10 years. I know what that scene is like, and I know why your players can't focus on football. So if you want to come up north and not have people dancing all up in the videos, but out here practicing, you're gonna be here with Fangio and the SEC boys, and they, how they play defense up here. We could get another SEC defensive player somewhere.
Yeah.
On the line, trenches somewhere.
Man, Bryce Huff, bro. Good riddance. I hope you're not coming back. I hope they get rid of you.
You're taking up a roster spot at this point.
Yeah, please.
Mark Drummer says, hey, yo, this team, we deserve this. Yes, we do.
Mark. They said he was a healthy scratch yesterday. Was he there? Or?
He was in street clothes.
But he was there.
He was there. He was sitting shoulder to shoulder with James Bradbury. How fitting.
Also, just wanted to mention that Vic Fangio is now 1-8 versus
Mahomes. Yeah.
Now that he has a quarterback, he's 1-8.
Now that he has a defense too.
I mean.
Lena says, I'm going to watch the Super Bowl again at 8 o'clock on NFL Network. Do y'all not DVR right. You stuff?
It's on right now, man.
It's on right now.
Yeah, over and over.
Yeah, my wife was like, I gotta rewatch it. I'm like, I gotta rewatch it again.
Yo, I watched the Super Bowl after we lost. Just the minute I got home, we win the Super Bowl in fashion that we did. I still haven't watched it.
I watched it. I'm about to watch it again today.
I watched
feel
it
like-
4 times already today.
Yeah, but
I watched it.
I woke up at 9:20. Then I was like, shit, Super Bowl hats are gonna drop at the stadium. Got in the car, brushed my teeth. I did brush
Bro,
my
you
teeth.
you a psycho, bro.
Yeah, obviously. Brush my brush my teeth. Yo, I get to the line, and then I bump into E. He has a breakdown, emotional. He's crying.
Yeah.
He bro. He was
You feeling it?
just people were just it was all those people out there that probably should have been at work that were just buying Super Bowl merch. Like looking, everyone's so happy, man.
Mm-hmm.
That is that's contagious. And then we're gonna have a week of this. Like the next week leading up to the Super Bowl, it's gonna be. Come on, man.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong for this? Or please, everybody in the comments, please let me know if you agree or are you with me. Am I petty that I like to go to other channels or different teams and just watch them complain and soaking green?
I'll be dipping in them giant.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Draft, because they're talking about the draft and talking how we get better, and they still are a little salty.
I love it. But I drink their tears.
Yeah. I mean, because hey, you could do the backstroke in their tears for like the next month.
Yeah.
We won the Super Bowl. You deserve it. Angela says, I hate that Saquon got stuffed, but at the same time, I'm glad because there are no more questions about if Jalen could win a game with his arm. The fact that's
old news.
I just love the fact that obviously you're wearing the Jalen shirt where he's like has the same expression, but he looked happy.
He did look happy.
He looked happy. He didn't look. Yeah. He looked like he got the monkey off his back. Whatever he's like, because you could see him in some of these touchdown celebrations, or he'll make a big play. You in the NFC Championship, we went like this.
Oh, you did the Iverson.
It was like, like he, go ahead,
bro. There's another thing. Yo, Kellen Moore was a genius in this game, and I want to. Dallas Goedert was wide open all the damn time. He was wide. I was like, damn, how many times? Literally in the middle of the field, just chilling. I'm like, damn, this dude is always wide open, man. And Kellen, kudos to you, my guy. I hope you do come back. I hope you don't go to New Orleans. You don't want to be 60. You're $60 million over the cap, and you ain't got a quarterback over there. You don't want to do that. You got the old ass roster out over there too. Just stay in Philadelphia.
Big Perk says Jake Elliott's name is Jake the Make. Don't forget. Okay. Shiz says Jalen is top 5 for sure. Top 3 to me. He's top 1 in my heart, man.
He's number 1 in my opinion. Number 1.
We might be a little behind in the
okay.
In the comment.
You definitely behind.
But you try to get to everyone's commentary. We appreciate you guys in there, man. It's been a nice ride. Everything tastes better. Everything tastes sweeter. We had a victory lunch today in Media PA at this. I was like, this is the best lunch ever. Wonton soup. It's the best wonton. Hey, that pork egg roll, best pork egg roll I've ever had. I think it was in this area. It was banging, but everything tastes good. Prime looks like he needs some sleep.
Oh, I definitely need some sleep, man.
Yeah, let me tell you.
Get back to work tomorrow.
I saw Prime got some because during the Super Bowl runs and playoff runs, you will get tackled by Eagle fans that are excited about wins. I know Prime he likes to tackle people and bear hug people, but I saw Prime get put on his ass last night by a drunk Eagle fan. I'm not going to put his name out there, but
that guy.
How the hell?
Prime was on the floor.
Little stock ass Prime get put on his ass is funny.
Listen, he went. He didn't try to pick me up. He went to my ankles and lifted me up. And by the time he put me up, I just kind of I was like, you know what? I'm going to fall. So I might as well just fall myself. So I went back and then I got up quick. And I was like,
you gracefully, you fall, you tried to do a softball.
I was like, don't ever do that again. He was done. He was having. I laughed and I enjoyed the moment with him and all. But
because that will hurt the PR. That will hurt the PR team of 4th of July. We can't have our. You're the stocky guy. I'm the big guy.
Prime's chain is laying on the ground. His watches fell off, and then the same dude comes up to me and I said, "Yo,
get
away from me! Don't."
Speaking of that, did y'all see the interview? Did y'all see the interview after the game? Slay was talking and Becton. Becton's big ass grabbed his head and palmed it, and then it was the funniest shit ever. Slay was like, "It was the funniest shit ever, bro. Please go find that. Oh, it was so funny, bro."
Now, Bry Guy says all Hurts photos celebrating our fire. Look at that one. Did you guys see he was sitting in the locker room when he just had the Lombardi there?
Yeah.
Did the Kobe joint, man.
Yeah, the job not finished. Job finished. Job is finished. Job is finished. It's gonna make I can't wait. And I was like, bro, when are you gonna get into the draft study? Soon.
Yeah, I gotta get
but
into that.
I'm like, let's relax. But Heath asks, I still remember that Buddy Ryan and Randall days, the dreaded Rich Kotite days, the 1999 5-win season with Andy. This one brought tears to my eyes. How do you fellows feel about the next 5 to 10 years?
I've been saying this entire time. Dynasty.
Somebody came up to me at the party. I'm not gonna say names, but they said, yeah, man. When Tim said Dynasty, I was like, man. Could you let us win another one before?
No.
He said,
no.
He said, when he said Dynasty, I said, I was just talking to the screen.
Nope.
But Tim said Dynasty again. You can say it. You can say it.
It's Dynasty. I'm saying it with my chest. That's my opinion.
Okay.
I'm saying it. We are going to make a dynasty in here in Philadelphia. This team is already young. All we got to do is just we're going to add more. We're going to add more youth to the squad. And we're gonna get some players that want to come and play in Philadelphia. People want to come. Now y'all winning over there? All right, come on, let's go. That's what's gonna happen.
The next 5 to 10 years. I think what they've developed here is culture, and I think they've developed a winning attitude. The me versus we guys have been weeded out. I think it's definitely a we thing over here. I think you have a quarterback who's willing to. I think he'll restructure his contract in a couple of years to free up more money. The Brady way has always been to, you got to surround yourself. You're only as great. You can't be great without the greatness of others. So you got to think about which players on this team, how we can use their contracts to move money around. And then you have guys like Lane Johnson, the Jace Kelsey's, who are going to be the new players on this team, where he can find guys that he can rework the contracts, free up more money.
Yeah.
But we talk about Quinyon Mitchell, rookie deal, Cooper Jean, rookie deal, Milton Williams going to get paid.
Yeah.
Nolan Smith, rookie deal. Jordan Davis, rookie deal. Zach Vaughn should get paid. N'Kobe Dean, rookie deal. I mean, we got some we have a great nucleus to work around.
Mm-hmm.
Offensive line got paid already.
Howie will figure it out, man.
Becton's the only one we got to figure out.
But does Becton want to go somewhere else and get paid?
I don't think so because of Stoutland, and he revived his career here.
How about I saw Stoutland in his car today, and people didn't know it was Stoutland until the very end, and then Stoutland broke. He didn't have to break his car, but he just let everyone know that Stout's here. And then he had like his car looked like a Fed's car.
Old school.
Bob said Becton would get top 5 left tackle money.
No, I'm saying, like, so does Becton want to get paid? I if I was his agent, I'd say this is your opportunity to get paid. This is about your family's generational wealth at this point.
But does he have to change the positions up because he's a guard right now?
But he gives that makes him more valuable because he's got positional versatility.
But
do you think he can play tackle?
But he got drafted as a tackle, but he was considered as a bust, and then he revived his career when he came to Philadelphia. Don't you think that has something to do with it?
He wasn't as injured. We got him on a discount.
With $5 million, right?
Oh, Jason says so. First Super Bowl run, underdog. Second, let's hunt. Third, why not us?
I don't understand. I don't understand why everybody's like, oh, why is Tim saying a dynasty? And we're in the Super Bowl in 22. Like we're in the Super Bowl in 22, and then we're back here at 24. And then we're gonna trying to tell you we're gonna be right back, bro. Y'all being scared. Stop, don't play. Hey, you ain't got no money, man.
This comment made me think of you gonna cry in the car. The whole I'm gonna give credit to Wentz for getting us our first Lombardi because he was part of that team. I watched, how he was upset and like because in the locker room, I didn't like that. The fact that Sproles called him out, didn't like that. Sproles doesn't call anyone out. But that was kind of that I said to someone it's kind of fitting that he was the backup quarterback on the Chiefs and they got wrecked. Then he had to answer all those questions about like where, he had to like act like he was cool with Nick Foles. And that they were on talking terms and big up Jalen Hurts. That's a true professional. But I'll give you that. To handle all those questions, dealing with the burning inside, like, ugh. And then
he had plenty of time to practice.
I was about to say that. I was literally about to say that. I mean, they both got us a ring. Let's just put it that way. They both got us a ring. So
I mean, it's it's just. Things are part of history, like will this ever be displayed? No. But it's down at the bottom of the shelf.
Have you got rid of his jersey yet? Any of you guys?
No, I wore that during the Super Bowl run. It's not there's no hate.
I'm just saying there's a lot of people that put the tape over it.
I got it.
I did mine. I go for it.
I got it in the first Super Bowl box, man. You know what I mean? Hey, he was he was a big part of that.
Yeah, I still believe he was, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When 2017 when he got hurt in the LA game, it just that crushed me, bro. And I think we were all at that game, weren't we?
I wasn't at that game.
Oh, you weren't there, man. Bro, when he walked past me and he looked like he was walking regular. I was like, oh, okay. And then once he had to head up the steps or the hill, I'm sorry, he had to do the incline. I said, shit, he's done.
Yeah. Shout out to Chris. He says, Madden still has Jalen at 86. Shaking my head. That's wild to me. Irks myself. Now, if Chris
update it tomorrow. Update it tomorrow.
This is a gamer. Like he's always, he knows that one of the guys that does the rating system is a Cowboys fan. So that's his conspiracy. we got another person who's claimed all week. I said by 12 and Cooper pick 6. Loved it.
Mm.
Heather says I tried climbing the poles in NOLA last night. It rained though, too slippery.
Oh man,
I
had to
think
be careful.
Let's see. Jason said Prime loved the trophy pick. The picture of Primo sleeping with the trophy is amazing.
See, stop hating, yeah.
Yeah, so that's weird, bro.
Stop hating on the tattoos. Helena
Yeah,
says
old man.
Evan didn't want to party with us. We lost Evan. We did lose Evan. He says, do you guys remember the no rings with the ring poo or empty trophy case memes? Or the Smeagol Lord of the Rings meme saying Eagle fans with one ring. RIP to all that no rings talk. Yeah. Hey, stand on your soapbox today. Call all your Cowboy friends. Call them.
Man, they've been to NFC Championship Super Bowl since 1995, right? 4.
Zach Morris phone. That's all I have to say. You know what a Zach Morris phone looks like? Let's
Super Bowl right now.
Chase says Jalix Hunt equals BG, Nolan Smith equals Trent Cole, and reverse it personality wise. Okay. Bob from Down Under says it still hasn't sunk in for me. Never seen anything like that D in the first half. I dreamed of it since Jerome Brown and Reggie Dace. They would be so proud.
No doubt.
Aaron Donald called Jalen Carter the next version of himself.
Because he is. He is.
How about those double teams didn't do double teams didn't do shit?
Bro, he is so violent. I love that shit. He's so violent, bro. Oh man.
You feel kind of lucky, huh? You feel lucky that you got Jalen Carter?
Yeah.
I think Prime's about to fall asleep.
I'm trying my hardest, bro. My eyes are heavy as shit right now.
You partying too much today, huh? What'd you do all day? You just slept all day?
Nah, I ended up going to get Super Bowl merch, and like I said, I got up early this morning.
Yeah, I called Primo. I'm like, yo, meet me down at NovaCare.
Yeah, he did ask me.
This guy fell asleep.
I didn't have the energy, bro.
Guy fell asleep.
This guy.
Go out,
energy, man.
The NovaCare was that shit was so fun, man. I lost my I was screaming. I probably sound like a dick on the live stream, but it was great times, man. It was great. It was great. Shout out to Jimmy says watching Mahomes tap dance all night was amazing. Shout out to Jim. Look at that. Look at that Avi, man. Nice photo. Jimmy says we were up 40-6, dominated shit out of those Chiefs. So is this the? This is the best Eagles team ever.
I'm afraid so, sir. I'm afraid so, sir.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a wild ride, man. I think people have been asking me, when are you going to sleep? I think not until after this week. I think all you Eagle fans that are trying to come to the city, make sure you have your plans. I'm getting a lot of calls from everybody on where to stay, what to do. There's other options. Me and Prime were talking about. You drive to a spot and then you Uber to the stadium. I mean to the
museum.
To the museum steps. I suggest you go to the museum steps. If you live locally and you just got to walk down the street and you're you need a bathroom, that would be your best option. Or if you're a real one, you know what to do. Heath asks, why does the Super Bowl win feel a little bit better than the first one from 8 years ago. Prime, does this one feel better than the last one?
I mean, it was a more relaxing Super Bowl than the last one. That's for damn sure. But going back to what Tim mentioned in the very first part of the show, like you can't take away from the first one because that was the first one.
Yeah.
That one really meant a lot. But this one yesterday was a great one.
Helena says she knows who put Primo into that. What's that liquor that people drink when they start Hennessy?
Oh, Incredible Hulk.
Yeah. I've never seen
Primo
get lifted up like that. Primo's feet were off the ground. all I saw was Primo's feet like this, and then like I was like,
I fell back, man. Like I said, I knew I was. It could have went a whole lot worse had I let him pick me. Like had I nah. I just fell back. Yeah.
Yo, y'all just don't know. It's so funny to me because the way Primo is and the way he's built, and when I go back home, I go to the gym with this man. I see this man, bitch. He's a little strong, too. And for him to get picked up and his legs dangling is crazy to me.
But the way that man was feeling yesterday, he hit the floor. He hit the floor a few times. Shit, he ended up hurting his leg. You remember when he ended up going down? He was out of it, man. Whatever he was on, it gave him all the strength. It was crazy. But
oh man.
Cousin Charles says you also could tell it's your brother. We call him Billy on the show now.
I like the Geico commercial. Expired.
Yeah, that's funny.
I like that.
Alexis says nothing like the first ring, but it's still this one is more satisfying. The first one was I needed it for my soul. This one is more satisfying because of the fashion we did it. Yeah, this is what I was thinking. Four Loko is anyone who drank that back in the day. Tim, I know Prime used to drink Four Loko. You drink C4. You drink C4.
I drink C4, but yeah, C4, but I never drank that Loco shit. Never.
Yeah, I had one, bro, and I would never drink one ever again. No.
Blaine says, has anyone seen Jason Kelsey give an interview?
Nah, he went to go cover his brother. He said it was going to be tough for him. He said this one was really tough for him because he had brothers in the locker room just a year prior to this, and then that's his real brother. Blood's thicker than blood ain't thicker than water. So he went that route.
all his plans got ruined yesterday. I heard he was supposed to propose and everything.
I was a big fan of I've always been a big fan of Travis Kelsey's like game and everything, and him just when he showed, and I've never really like hated on Travis Kelsey ever, but when he showed up in that suit yesterday, I saw red. I was like,
I didn't see his suit.
You didn't see his suit? He looked like Dirk Diggler. He walked up off the set of a 70s set. Like bro, what are you wearing, bro? Your team's about to get smoked.
Damn. I only seen. I think I only seen.
You almost didn't have a catch. You didn't have a catch until the third quarter.
Yeah, it was like third quarter,
which is wild.
What's that flick? That little flick. He had that little flick. That was his first catch.
Did he actually break Jerry Rice's record?
I don't think so.
I don't know. He only had 4 receptions for 39 yards.
Yeah, I don't think he did.
Didn't he need 30 yards for to break his record?
I thought
it was Saquon. Saquon needed 35 yards to break the all-time rushing records for a season.
Harold says, once I seen Mahomes' Gucci suit, I knew it was cooked. Did I miss that?
I didn't see that one. The only thing I seen was Jalen.
I didn't see nobody's fit.
The Concord purple was dope. I love that.
Chris says Kelsey came out there like the Kendrick. What the F are you wearing, bro? It's tacky. Hey, man, I'm feeling great now. I'm feeling ecstatic that I got you 647 people that are in here, just in basking in the glow. You deserve all the, congratulations, the hugs, the extra merch, Super Bowl merch in your closet now. You deserve all that and more. So I feel like, uh, you know, we definitely can go live again this week.
Oh,
I would
oh
love
my
to
god.
figure out where Evan Hollywood Hearn is. I think, and, you know, see where he's at with his Super Bowl feels. But again, bask in the glory, man. You're a two-time champ. I've been talking. All your friends just call him champ. You can say two-time champ, 2 rings, Tim. Uh, I'm trying to think of a nickname for Prime, but Prime, aka Born
I'm
Youth,
good with vibe
Vibes Gordon.
coordinator. Yeah, it is. Put it that.
Hey man, talk your shit. Before we get out of here, I want to give a big shout out to Bud Light for holding us down, man. All these years, we appreciate you guys and all that you do for the community. Shout out to Red Bull for giving us wings over the season. Cefeli's Pizza for giving Evan Hollywood Hearn cheesesteaks the wings. Make sure you get some pizza there. We'll get some Victory Pizza with Primo.
Yeah.
1675 for holding down the fort with us for our last tailgate. Honorary ring captain, Conch Hawk and Italian Bakery. Lowski for holding down the tailgates all this year, and the party at JJ Bootleggers. That was phenomenal. And big shout out to Crafty John for the chains. If you want a custom chain, you can just ask him for anything and he'll come up with a design. This guy is a wizard. So hit up craftyjohn.com. Follow them at the Crafty John on Instagram. Shout out to Jesse_Wines. If you're whining about your graphics, Jesse Wines is the guy to go to. And Alex, aka Smoking and Son, for helping us out with the tailgates, man. Last but not least, say it with your chest. Your opportunity to say it with your chest.
I'm gonna stay with my chest.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna stay with my chest. I want to go to sleep.
You dying over here, B. You dying, son.
Chat's calling you Peach Prom now.
That's fine. He ain't call me Peach Prime. He said Preach Prime. All right.
Oh, he said Peach Prime.
Peach Prime.
That's your new nickname, man.
All right, no problem, man. Just come on, man.
This is the Super Bowl show. You should be basking in your glory, man.
Oh my god, dude. Primo is killing me, bro. I can't.
I'm dying over here, bro.
Say what your chest, Tim.
Dynasty. I say it with my chest.
All right, there
And
it is.
thank you. Nah, man. Hey, be proud. This is this Super Bowl was for the ones that we lost this past year. And I know it's still unreal for me. I still have to pinch myself. I'm about to watch it again. And I hope y'all enjoy this, man. Enjoy this with your family. Enjoy it with your close ones. Thank you for tuning in every weekend, week out. Boys, it's been great. It's been a fun year. We got one more to do, which is the parade. And yeah, party number 2. And my name is 2-Ring Tim. 2-Ring Tim.
2-Ring Tim. Hey, I like that. 2-Ring Tim is. It's got
Catch.
I got no nicknames, but just call me Pro Shop Gail.
Pro Shop.
That is very that does fit you.
Just if you need some Pro Shop stuff at the Pro Shop, I probably could get it for you, but I probably won't ship it to you for another month.
That's facts.
But yeah, man, I just want to say thank you to all of you guys and on the show for or just showing up and being like it's hard to find people to talk with the Eagles that get it at that level of with a touch of crazy. There's a lot of people in the chat as well. You guys get it, man, and we appreciate the conversations that we've had over the years. We appreciate you guys showing up to all our events. It's always great to see people who are like, "Hey, we saw you put out an event. We saw it was 4th and John, so we showed up. No questions asked. Came out to the tailgate. No questions asked." I mean, that's just, we appreciate you guys for the support, and that means a lot to us. But as a podcast, we're gonna get some sleep. I think we're all lacking in sleep. And shout out to our families holding us down, man. Without you guys, we couldn't do this like we do. You know that we're all so crazy, but you love us. But we are Super Bowl champions. We'll see you guys soon. As always, fly, Eagles, fly.